Survival games are the ultimate stress test. No map markers, no hand-holding, just you, a rock, and a slowly draining hunger bar. And the best part? You don't need a AAA budget to get AAA panic. Here are 12 survival games you can grab for under 15 bucks, ranked from chill weekend to why is my friend group not speaking anymore? Let's start dark and delightful. Don't Starve Together throws you into a Tim Burton fever dream where everything wants to eat you. You'll build camps, fend off shadow monsters, and lose entire evenings to just one more day. It's cheap, chaotic, and criminally addictive with friends.
Ever wanted to survive the ocean with nothing but a hook, a raft, and pure stubbornness? Raft starts you floating on debris, fending off sharks for scrap, and somehow ends with a floating mansion. It's peaceful until it isn't, and the story islands genuinely surprise you. Valheim took Viking purgatory and made it beautiful. You punch trees, build longhouses, and eventually sail into misty seas to fight bosses summoned from altars made of antlers. The building system alone could eat your weekend. For the price of a pizza, you get Norse mythology madness.
Ever wanted to run a totalitarian colony while storming the battlefield yourself? Pax Autocratica blends colony management with roguelite FPS combat, letting you rule with an iron fist or actual kindness. Your citizens fear you, love you, or plot against you. Every playthrough writes its own dictatorship. Imagine Half-Life's Black Mesa, but everyone forgot how to leave, and now you're crafting spears from broken keyboards. Abiotic Factor traps you underground with escaped anomalies, mutated wildlife, and coworkers turned crafting partners. It's part sci-fi horror, part cozy base builder, and entirely one of the smartest survival games in years.
Vane is the zombie apocalypse for people who think Project Zomboid needed a first-person camera. Every scavenge run through its expanding open world feels genuinely tense, with a simulated power grid and seasons that change how you play. It's early access, ambitious, and it often dips under budget on sale. Here's a twist. What if you knew the apocalypse was coming before it hit? Survival Log splits your run into two phases, hoarding supplies as the clock ticks down, then defending your fortified home once the horde arrives. It's stressful in the best way, like prepping for a final exam.
Forget zombies. Your enemy is the sky itself. Funnel Runners drops up to 8 players into a doomed town with 20 minutes to scavenge, repair a van, and outrun a growing tornado tearing the map apart. It's loud, chaotic, and basically a disaster movie you can lose with friends. Cannibal-infested islands, questionable GPS trackers, and a building system so satisfying you'll forget you're being hunted. Sons of the Forest mixes survival crafting with genuine horror, forcing you to build defenses against mutant enemies while uncovering a story that gets stranger the deeper you dig. Beautiful, brutal, unforgettable. If Left 4 Dead had a realistic, slower burn cousin, it's this. No More Room in Hell 2 puts 8 responders into zombie-infested cities where every encounter risks infection or permadeath. No regenerating health, no easy wins. Just proximity chat, scarce resources, and constant fear your next fight is your last. And finally, the one that broke the internet. Palworld is Pokemon if the creatures could also mine, farm, and occasionally carry assault rifles. You'll capture pals, build sprawling bases, and survive against rival factions and bosses. It regularly goes on sale, and honestly, that's the only excuse you need. Bonus round. Sitting at just $12.99. Dead by Daylight puts 4 survivors against 1 killer in a nerve-shredding chase through fog-drenched maps. 10 years in, it's still terrifying, still evolving, and cheap enough that there's zero excuse not to try it at least once.